How you doing? I'm just going to pop on here real quick. I have a client who is asking me about Quest bars. And I've been asked this question 1,000 times. And it doesn't make me angry to answer this question. I want everybody to know that they're allowed to do whatever they want to do. If weight loss is your goal, then you need to decrease your calories, you need to increase and make your exercise more efficient, and you need to look at the quality of the food that's going into your mouth. We understand that. Cost is sometimes an issue for people. I understand that. Variety is sometimes an issue for people, and I understand that. But I'd like to talk about the variety part of it, okay? The company that I work for supplies people with over 80 different meals. And if that's not enough variety for you, then you can also use those 80 different meals and combine them to make other meals. If that's still not enough variety for you, you need to consider what the problem is. If the problem is that you need your taste buds to be overstimulated every single time you put food into your mouth, then you're never going to get over the problem that you have with food. You have to start thinking of food as fuel. So, if you look at a label on a Quest bar, you will see that oftentimes, and not every time, but oftentimes, they can look like, if you split them in half, it's the same as a Medifast meal. We're talking the most basic macros. We're talking about calorie, fat, protein, and carbohydrate, right? But we're not talking about nutrition. We're not talking about vitamin K. We're not talking about B12. We're not talking about magnesium. We're not talking about thiamine. We're not talking about a lot of things. The Medifast 5-in-1 plan is 100% nutritionally complete. People do not get sick on this unless they're actually allergic to something in it, or if they're not allowing themselves to eat it, they're not allowing themselves to make that change. I am not going to tell anybody that they're not allowed to do something, even if they're my client. If they want to substitute out with their own little concoctions, that's fine. But specifically for people who are having trouble sticking to the plan, I wouldn't suggest going further off the plan. You came to me because this plan has been successful for someone in your point of view. You've either seen people on TV that talk about Take Shape for Life, you've seen people on Facebook, you saw my YouTube videos. You can clearly look at me between February of 2014 and August of 2015, 70 pounds down. Medifast 5-in-1. 5-in-1. Did not make a point of regularly swapping out my Medifast meals on a regular basis. It happens. You find yourself at the grocery store and you don't have any food with you, and you know that you're not going to be home or anywhere near your Medifast stash for weeks, I guess. You buy up some bars, something that you can just shove in your mouth and know that you won't, have a sugar crash or something like that. We've all been there. But why are you swapping this out? Why are you doing that? Are you saving $1? $1. Are you going to throw yourself off because of $1? I have spent so much money on food that I shouldn't have eaten in my lifetime. Just imagine it. Imagine all of the food that you have purchased, whether it's at the store and you take it home and cook it, or if it's at a restaurant, and it was not food that served you well, emotionally or physically, not even both, because sometimes food that's non-nutritious can serve you emotionally, at least you think it does. Sometimes food doesn't do either one, and you get disappointed, and sometimes that food is kind of expensive. Now, we're not talking about expensive. We're not talking about a $32 plate of, lobster or something like that. We're talking about 20% of your day being perfectly balanced. Perfectly balanced. I just don't see the trade-off. I don't see the benefit of eating half a Quest bar instead of this. By the way, this weighs more than half a Quest bar. You're not getting all the food with half a Quest bar that you're getting with this. Look at the labels, you'll see it right there. You don't even have to take my word for it. Go do the research yourself, okay? I am not angry. I am just trying to make a point. And again, you guys can do whatever you want. Talk to you later, bye.